It's been a hugely successful year for North Mayo side Kilmoremoy Ladies as they captured the Mayo and Connacht Junior Football Championships. On November 20th, they go up against Kinsale from Cork, the Munster champions, in an All Ireland semi-final. That game is here in James Stephens Park, Ballina, and on Sunday I popped along to see how they're getting on, talk to some of those behind the team's success and their thoughts ahead this year. Connacht title and an All Ireland semi-final in Ballina, and we're in November. It must be great to still be playing football at this time of the year.
Yeah, it's wonderful for our club. A county title was great. Connacht title was wonderful, beyond our expectations really. But to be still playing football this time of year, an All Ireland semi-final for our little club is super. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, you're a young club. It's in the last few years. You said before that things have really progressed. So how has it all come to fruition in the last few years?
I think it's down to the personnel, the people who are involved in the club. I mean, we have a great committee, we have a great management structure from underage level up, and I think the plans we implemented at underage level have started now to progress up through the ranks and into the senior team. And we see that with a couple of our under 16 players playing on the senior panel this year. And yeah, it's starting to bear fruit, and I think the club is going from strength to strength.
You have a couple of big names there involved with Mayo, like the likes of Sarah and Carol, but that sort of thing must be great and the success of the senior team must be great for the underage sides to see that what is possible.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Sarah and Carol are great role models for our underage girls. I mean, you only have to look at after the Connacht final, girls running up looking for photographs and selfies and the usual things. And the girls are great. They're great role models and ambassadors for the club. And to have them on the Mayo panel and to have gone so close this year with Mayo is wonderful. And they're bringing their skills to our senior team, and it's brilliant.
The fact Kilmoremoy, it's an area that brings a couple of clubs together. Has that been tougher? Has it in fact helped the team?
Well, I wasn't involved in the original amalgamation of the clubs, but the club is an amalgamation of the ladies sections of Ballina Stevenage, Ardmere Sarsfields and Bunnyconlon. So yes, we have a big area, but sometimes large numbers bring their own problems. I mean, we've often gone to play underage games against clubs that are struggling to have 13 on the pitch. You could have 15 on the pitch and 15 stood behind you looking for a game. So it brings its own difficulties, but it's great. We've a wonderful area here, and we've a great selection to choose from. And yeah, the club is going from strength to strength. Our numbers are increasing year on year. And yeah, long may it last. And
as you said, All Ireland semi-final in Ballina. It's great for the locality. But what would you say to the fans around the area? Would you encourage them to come out?
We've already started our own little Facebook campaign. I mean, we want to get a huge crowd here. This place in Ballina Stevenage pitch since James's Park has seen some huge games over the years, and we want this to be another one. So yeah, we would encourage people to come out and support the girls. They play a great brand of football. People will be very much impressed with them, how they play. It's going to be a tough game against a good team from Cork. But look, it'll be hard to beat us. So yeah, we'd encourage people to come out.
It's been a very successful year, county title, Connacht title, and now an All Ireland semi-final. You must be delighted with the progress of the girls.
Very, very delighted. Really pleased with them. They've done well all year. And the last few months have really come out training every week. Happy with it.
Yeah, to be playing this late in the year is great. There was great scenes after the kind of final win and obviously the Mayo win. It's been a long year, but what have the girls been like this year?
At the start, it was good numbers. Then when college came, it was hard to get them out. But now they seem to turn up every week. We've got 22 up there today, which is great for 7th or 8th of November. It's good. They're turning up.
The Mayo Championship is strong. Connacht is obviously a very decent standard as well, but you might be stepping up a level when it comes to an All Ireland semi-final. Is that something the girls are looking forward to?
They are, yes. We've had a good championship, 4 good wins in the championship, and then the final. They've really upped their game every time. They don't stop until the final whistle is blown. So no, they're doing really well.
I suppose home advantage is an advantage, but would you encourage the supporters to get out, parents, brothers, sisters, boyfriends, girlfriends, to get around?
Everyone. It'd be great to have it in the Stevie Knights semi-final on the 20th of November. Hopefully we're going to advertise it really well. We're going to push. We've got a nice pitch here, it's good stands, good facilities, and good home advantage. It's good for us. The Kinsale are coming up on apparently on Saturday night, so they'll be rested for the day, but we'll all be relaxed and ready for home advantage.
Yeah, Kinsale are a very strong team, obviously with Orla Finn, one of the standouts there. They're a young side as well who've won plenty on their way up at underage. Will you be concentrating more on your own game, or would you be, I suppose, let them worry about you?
I think if they've done a little bit of their homework, we're quite strong in all of our positions, and we have a good panel to choose from on the sub bench. So we're quite strong. We'll be concentrating on our game more so than on our.
Paul Garvin, sponsor of Kilmoremoy Ladies Senior Team. To get involved with a team like this must have been, you must be delighted to see them go all the way to an Ireland semi-final.
Yeah, well, it's the last 2 years we've been sponsored Kilmoremoy, I suppose, from the area new team. A lot of girls from the key area and from Ballina, so we said we'd get involved with them, and we're struggling for sponsorship, and I suppose the easy way to get girls playing football sometimes is kit and gear and days out and whatever else. So they've done a lot of work, and there's very, very good group of girls there this year, so I might be pushing for a senior club in the next couple of years, I'd say.
You sponsor a lot of clubs and different activities around the area, but women's sport is always something that struggles for sponsorship, but it was never a question of not sponsoring them in your eyes, was there?
No, generally I suppose a new team too, and Kieran the manager had great expectations of this team from the beginning, from last year I suppose, so I see a great opportunity I suppose to get involved with in an Ireland semi-final, teams that won well in the Connacht final, so I suppose it's great to be involved.
And women's sport, it's growing all the time, and obviously the sponsorship opportunities are growing as well.
Yeah, huge. Even Ballina now with the women's football, and the women's rugby is really one girl with the Irish team as well. To be sponsored the Ballina rugby team as well, but the girls, all the sports supposed around Ballina, it's really is growing, and it's great to be involved. It's great for the girls. It's good.
Of the Connacht champions and Mayo champions, are you looking forward to an All-Ireland semi-final run out?
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it now. I think at this stage now is just bonus stages, so the nerves aren't really there, it's just everything is a bonus after this, so it's brilliant for us.
To be playing this late in the year, it must be great. It's been a long, tough year, but to have two titles behind you already, it must be a great feeling for the girls.
Oh, it is. It's a great achievement, and it has been a long season. But the fact that we've gotten so far and we're still winning, I suppose, it just keeps everyone going.
You have a home semi-final. It's in Ballina. Hopefully, a big partisan crowd behind you. What's it like to play in big games like this? The Connacht final was a huge game and a huge win. Sorry, what's it like to play in big games like this? To play in Connacht finals and win, county final and win, now an All-Ireland semi-final. It must be a great feeling.
It's kind of surreal. It's you're very nervous on the pitch, and then when you come out on top, it's kind of surreal. It doesn't sink in until I suppose that evening. So we're kind of coming off the pitch, and I don't think we even realise that we have won. But then when you come home then and people are actually acknowledging it, it's something we're not used to, especially with girls football, I suppose. And just to see everyone coming out of the houses as we were coming back in the bus beeping, it's a great feeling, just to get that recognition, I suppose.
And it'd be nice to get a big crowd here to Ballina and the home crowd.
It would be absolutely fantastic, and I know already that there is going to be a big support. There's a lot of people talking around on Facebook already, and they're delighted that they're coming up to see it here. Like, they don't have to travel. So
you're playing up against a very good side in Kinsale. Cork Junior champions, Munster champions, obviously. Do you know much about them, or
We don't know too much about them, but I know Kieran and Ian have been doing a bit of homework, and we've been snooping around a little bit on the Facebook as well, trying to figure out what players they have and where they play. But we'll just have to deal with it when it comes. Sometimes it's better not knowing, because you don't be as nervous and you're not focusing, I suppose, your game around one or two players. You're better just to go in and just play the game we play, and so far it's been working for us. So
Brilliant. So there we have it. Kilmoremoy Ladies on a historic roll this year, and hopefully that will continue on Sunday, November 20th, a day when Carnacon, the Mayo senior champions, also take on their Leinster rival in an All-Ireland semi-final, that against Foxrock Cabinteely in Bray Emmett. Both here in James Stephens Park on the 20th of November. It'll be Kilmoremoy against Kinsale in a historic game. Hope to see you there.